Hi, my name is Steve Greenfield, and this is my channel, Another Lump in the Road. It's been a while since my last installment, episode 16. This is 17. I did go home after my last episode. I actually went back to my sister's house for a few more days and finished out my days necessary there to be close to Oshner Medical Center in New Orleans. Did that. Kept getting better, levels kept getting better, was allowed to go home around the 23rd of December, so on time, and which is back 2 hours away into Mississippi, where I live, and allowed to go home and spend the holidays and continue to take lots of antiviral medicines. I had lost like 24 pounds while I was in the hospital. But after the holidays were over, I started gaining it back because I started getting use of my taste buds again, and the chemical taste started going away in my mouth from all the pills, because I wasn't taking as many pills. Started feeling so much better, and just so glad to be able to enjoy my favorite meals with friends, with family and stuff like that. So that was always great. Just enjoying myself. So I probably gained about another 8 pounds since I've been out. So I'm still down a little bit, but not as much as I was. But that's okay. Who cares? Who's counting? Here we are now, almost 2 months since that last episode. What's been going on? Everything good. I'm no longer on all the crazy medicines. I'm just taking my normal Protonics, which is for acid reflux. I've been taking that for a while, and I'm taking a required antiviral called acyclovir, and I have to take that for a whole year. So from the transplant date all the way until November 2022, I'll have to take that antiviral. That keeps me from getting shingles and chickenpox and stuff like that, so that they want to make sure I don't come down with any of those viruses. Blood work this past week, everything was perfect. Everything perfectly ranged. Great. Doctor was excited. He said, I'm looking good. He said, I'm healthy, the whole 9 yards. White blood cells, not quite where they need to be, maybe just a little lower where they need to be. But he said, that's okay. They're going to fluctuate over the next 6 months or so as my body kind of evens out. Started trying to get some exercise in. I started by, walking 100 yards or so. Then I got to a mile, and then I started doing 2. And now I'm walking up to 4 miles a day. Today I'm going to try to push that a little further, maybe go 5 or 6. I've got some plans for some hiking later on in the year, for a few 3-4 months from now. So I guess I need to build up some tolerance, because I definitely lost some muscle mass and some of my agility from being in the hospital for so long with everything. But I'm going to get back to where I was and beyond. So doing very, very well. And I know you've been asking. I've had a couple individuals reach out to me privately and ask me what's going on. And look, I know I haven't had a episode in a while, but you'll understand that once you get home and you start getting past all this, I realized what I was doing is I just didn't want to hear the word cancer anymore. I didn't want to hear the word transplant anymore. I just didn't want to talk about it. But then I needed to. I really did need to, because I have my story's not over. I'm not completely out of the woods. I mean, I'm doing great, but I'm under care. I'm under supervision. Get blood work done every couple of weeks now to get, in about 3.5 weeks, I'll be released to go back to work, meaning I'll be at my 100 days, or will have finished my 100 days. I'm around 70 days, 75 days right now. So I'm looking at possibly going back to work in the 3.5 weeks or so. And with that, immediately following, I'll have my first PET scan since the actual transplant. So this will be the first scan to see if I'm cancer free. No glowing spots on the PET scan. So that's coming up in just under a month. So I'm looking forward to that and getting that done. Plus, I'll be meeting with the infectious disease specialists. They're the ones who set up all your vaccinations. Because remember, When doing this, it completely burns everything out of you. So I have no childhood or adult vaccinations in me whatsoever, none at all. So I have to start all over, just like a newborn baby. And so I've got that coming. You know, COVID shots, you know, everything, measles, rubella, diphtheria, you know, polio, everything. I have to get them all over a long period of time. So I have to get a schedule set up. So that's coming. You'll notice my hair started coming back about maybe 2 weeks ago. So I got some good fuzz on top of my head, and my beard is coming in faster than the rest of it. My arms, legs, you know, and chest are kind of real naked, basically, not much hair on them, but it's coming real fast on my face. But so I guess I'll have my my mostly silver locks and beard before too long. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that I know this. If you're looking at this stem cell transplant, whether it be donated marrow or it's your own stem cells, an autologous stem cell transplant, yeah, it's going to be scary. I understand. It will be scary for you. But, you know, just what you have to do is pretty interesting. You just got to ball up your fists. You just got to fight it. Ball up your fists and fight it. But also remember to laugh. Make friends with the hospital staff and the doctors, because they're good people and they're there to help you. And they know they're inconveniencing you when they're coming in your room at 2 o'clock in the morning to take vitals. They know, and they feel bad about it. They really do. They know you're in an odd position. You're not happy because you're uncomfortable, and they want you to be comfortable. So be good to them. They're working very hard for you. Make friends with them, really. You know, tell jokes, get on the phone, call friends, see how they're doing, check on your loved ones, stuff like that. This disease does not define you at all. Not at all. Does not define you. You have so much more to give and so much more to do. My mantra is I've got places to go, things to see, and I do, and I will. And so do you, and so will you. So hang in there. And don't worry, you're going to be just like me. You're going to get through this, and you're going to be stronger and better for it, and because you have so much more to give. All right? So talk to you soon. I've got an appointment in like 3.5 weeks, and we'll discuss how that PET scan, my first PET scan since the transplant, we'll discuss the results of that hopefully real soon. All right? Thank you very much. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching.